wrong? Your snout? Your snout's going? Alright. Drink some water. Take a deep breath. I'm glad we entertain ourselves. We may be the only two people who watch this show, but at least we entertain ourselves.
Okay.
Alright, you ready? Hey Derek, hey Ryan. There. Alright, go.
How's quarantine?
How's Ovaltine?
Chocolate Ovaltine, please!
Alright.
Anyways.
You ready? You ready to get started?
Sure.
Alright.
Hi everybody, welcome to another lovely episode from our humble abode of RCX Weekend Update. This is issue 38.
It is. We're
We're
closing
getting up
in
there.
on the season finale.
Oh my god!
Yep. It'll be volume 2 before you know it.
Oh my gosh. Looking forward to it.
So, yep. We'll talk about a little bit of that later. We will. Because I said so.
Oh, good
That's
luck.
Jacqueline.
Oh my bad.
She's going to do all the talking today.
No, I'm not. I'm probably going to sneeze or time or two.
Probably. Alright.
How to?
Derek said so much fun. Good time to catch up on reading.
Derek's in quarantine too?
And Ryan said that it's boring.
Well, you better read all your Venom comics. Now's the time.
Anyway, so, yep. So anyway, we'll get going on this. Like I said, we'll talk a little bit about Volume 2 for Weekend Update a little bit later on in the show.
We're talking about it? It's on a surprise?
Well, we're going to talk about it a little bit.
I know nothing about what's coming in these next few slides.
Well, we'll start here.
Thanksgiving is coming up, you guys. Did you know?
Yep. So Thanksgiving is Thursday this week. Just so you know, Richmond Comics will be closed all day. So just want to let you know that. So we will not be open on Thanksgiving. I don't think we've ever been open on Thanksgiving.
Hope
So
not.
no, we haven't.
We're too busy eating.
So, but yeah. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Zoom family Thanksgivings, or like us, just enjoy being at home by yourself with your dogs.
Yeah. So, speaking of Thanksgiving, are we having any 4-color weekend sales?
No, we are not.
We are not having a 4-color weekend sale.
Yep, it's the first time in a long time that we have not doing sales.
Many moons.
So, yep, there's no going to be no sales that we have planned or anything like that.
You can still come do your shopping, though, of course.
Yep, still come to your shopping. We put out a lot of stuff for stocking stuffers and new games, and she rearranged the store again yesterday.
That's for next week's slide.
So I know, I'm just saying, but that's
We have a new puzzle display if you want to go check that out. And I redid the display that's in between the statues. I rearranged a lot yesterday. That seems to be my Saturday MO.
and if you're not in quarantine, you should, and you want to look at our dollar bin, you probably should get in there before end of close Wednesday.
Or just Wednesday in general.
Or Wednesday in general, because after
It's
Wednesday,
leaving.
our dollar bin over on the in front of the back issue bin is going to be gone.
Bye.
So, yep. So we will no longer have the dollar bin.
We're still going to carry the True Believers dollar books,
Yeah.
but they will be probably in a spinner rack
Probably, eventually.
eventually.
Yeah.
More rearranging to be had.
But just letting you know,
Still figuring that out.
we'll figure it out. But anyway, enjoy your holiday.
Tuesday, we're still going to be doing our Facebook Live sale, standard format, going over new releases for the next day, and then if Philip finds some goodies hiding in the back, he'll bring those out as well.
I've got some. We'll see how it goes. But it'll be there.
Alright.
So final orders due 6 minutes ago, right? Yep, I think that's right. Your finals orders were due 6 minutes ago, so if you hadn't got those in, you might be able to bribe Tommy with a 20 under the table and get your FOCs in. that's going to
I'm
be.
sure he won't say no to that.
I'm not going to say, that's the work on him, not me.
Yeah.
So, but if you hadn't got those in, those are always due Sundays at noon Eastern Standard Time.
And what is the point of FOC, Philip?
So the point of FOC is basically we do our previews, and then usually for a few of the publishers, the bigger publishers, right before they send the books off to the printer, they give us one last chance to do minor updates and changes to our orders. So if you didn't order it like on previews a few months ago, basically the book is going out to the printer tomorrow. And so they give us this deadline to where, hey, you got a 2-day window basically, which is like Saturday and Sunday, to make updates to your initial orders that we did a few months ago before they ship out to the printer tomorrow.
It's a good way to see pictures of covers, hopefully, that weren't released when previews came out. Also, if there's second or third or
Right, printings
of some books that you're looking for.
Yeah, and
they
that's
will be on FOC.
And that's actually a good way to see the additional printing. So if a book sells out and they go immediately and do a second or third or fourth printing, or like some of the Venom and Thor stuff is up to like 5 and 6 and stuff like that, you'll never see those in a previews because they're trying to rush them to the printer. They'll only show up on the final order cutoff page for that weekend. So there's a few second printings, I think, out there from Boom on this FOC. That was this weekend and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if, I think Marvel may have had a couple, but that's a good way to see your second printings and above.
For the most part, they have the covers posted. Some will not be there.
Correct.
But
Yeah. So
can't help that.
we don't control that page.
No.
The publishers and the distributors control that page.
And we still don't have a good way of looking at the list of DC books. That's not on us either.
Right. So that's, hopefully that will one day get corrected as soon as all this stuff is, now that DC's going back to one distributor after the first of the year, maybe they'll figure all that out.
Have a workable website?
Maybe. I have no idea. We shall see.
Here's another friendly reminder that we're still doing a fall reading program. We still have bingo cards up at the store. So if you want to participate, come grab your card. All you have to do is get one bingo to win a prize, and that could be reading 4 books if there's a free space involved. So it's not that big of a deal, but the prizes get greater with the more books you read.
But the prizes are only 4.
17 and under.
Right. Anyone can participate in a bingo just to enjoy it, but all of this is geared
I should
toward.
see if I can do a bingo card
Probably.
with my winter break.
Actually, we had pretty good turnout for this reading program. We had lots of people playing this fall, so it's been a lot of fun.
We'll see how many turn it in.
Yeah, we'll see. We know people are playing along, but they tell us, but we'll see. Ready? Moving on. Highlights for this week coming out. So new Wednesday from Abstract Studios is Ever. So this is actually Terry Moore's first graphic novel.
Original graphic novel.
And per Terry, this will be his last original graphic novel.
Deadlines, man, they're hard.
Yep. So, if anyone knows Terry's book, Strangers in Paradise, Rachel Rising, Motor Girl, pick something. I'm not going to name them all.
Go ahead. You've
Nah, it's all right.
pretty much
So,
done that.
yeah. So, anyway,
5
she
years.
knows it. SIP 25 there. So,
Let's
he
see.
usually
Just
does.
read down the list over here.
Sorry. He usually does single issues. And then releases them in a trade after that, but this time he's actually just went ahead and created a graphic novel forever. It does take place in the Terryverse. He originally it wasn't going to take place in the Terryverse, but he made that change. So,
There's some characters in there?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, there originally wasn't. So there originally wasn't going to tie into the Terryverse, but he has actually tied it in. So you will see a couple of familiar characters in this book.
So, I'm excited.
So anyway, so this will be out on Wednesday. So Terry Moore's Ever, This Way Out is his first and last original graphic novel.
Hey, look. Rachel.
Right, Rachel Rising. Yep. So he'll be going back to single issues in
For
January,
cereal.
February for serial, and we'll talk about all that later.
Hopefully you ordered serial number 1 in previews.
Well, we'll talk about previews in a minute.
Okay. I'm just doing what you do and getting off topic.
Oh, I know. Nope, you're good. I'm being you today, and you're being me. So
if you didn't notice, there's no new releases on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even say that. It's most of the other, like Simon Schuster, Penguin, and all that. Basically, this is their kind of slow or off week.
You would think there'd be a time for Black Friday.
It's books. They don't play that game.
They don't play that game.
They have a bunch of stuff coming out on
They're
the
just
3rd.
expecting that you stock up for Black Friday. Well, we're well stocked and ready for you to come shopping.
Yep. So next up from Dark Horse is X-Ray Robot by Mike and Laura Aldred. So this is the finale of X-Ray Robot coming out. So I'm pretty excited for that. Anyone who knows me also knows I'm a huge Mike Aldred fan.
I don't know what you're going to pick for your pick of the week.
I don't know. The first 2 books is usually what I would pick. Maybe I'll have multiple picks of the week this week. So
I know what my pick of the week is.
what's your pick of the week?
It's not on the slide. I'm not allowed to talk about
So there you go. All right, can't talk about that till Wednesday. But anyway, so Mike Aldred's X-Ray Robot comes to a close this Wednesday, issue 4 from Dark Horse.
Marvel Action Chillers number 2. You should have picked up number 1, like what, 2 weeks ago?
Yep, 2 weeks ago.
So this is not the Sweeney Boo cover, but Sweeney Boo is doing a cover, right?
But she's doing the variant covers. These are the main covers.
Yeah, by Lusky.
So yes, Lusky is doing. She's doing the main covers, and she's doing internal pages on this, and they're actually doing it's actually pretty neat. So it's the 4 issues is a longer story. So Lusky is doing like the main art for like the beginning of the story and the end of the story, and then the middle of the story is a flashback. So the flashback is actually done by a different artist each week, and so it's kind of a different character setup. So the first issue was Doctor Strange and Ironheart, and trying to figure out what happened to Tony Stark. This issue, I think, is going to be trying to figure out what happened to Captain America with Alyssa Bloodstone.
She's hunting.
Right. So they're kind of individual issues, but they're going to connect together for a longer story. I think issue 3 has someone that we're really excited to see doing the art. So, right? Is she doing?
Owen McCurdy.
Yep. So
We'll talk about that later.
Yep, we'll talk about that later, but we're really excited. We're really excited. There's someone that we met many, many years ago, back when she was still drawing in college.
At SPX.
At SPX in Bethesda, Maryland, and it's Bowen McCurdy, and her art is...
I said we talk about it later, but
I know, but
rambling.
I'm going to ramble. I can't wait for people to see it. This is really some of her bigger first
You can
published
show
work.
your original Bowen.
I can. It's a Death and... Yeah, it's Jessica Jones. Yeah, it was Death and Jessica Jones. She did for me years ago. So, but anyway, so that the Chillers are coming out on Wednesday. So next up from Image is, I put this in here because a lot of people ask when's the next issue coming out. So Department of Truth number 3 will also be out Wednesday. So all that conspiracy stuff keeps moving along.
There's some really interesting variants too, right?
Yes, Peyton says hello.
At least one variant.
Little Peyton says hello. Might want to say hi, Peyton.
Hi.
So anyway, yep, so Department of Truth, number 3, comes out on Wednesday. And then...
Mercy me!
Yep, so Andolph's Mercy, Volume 1, comes out in trade. Andolfo, sorry. Yep, I apologize. Andolfo's Mercy comes out, Volume 1 comes out on Wednesday.
Art germ cover, so pretty.
Yep. So I think Italy's getting ready to get Volume 3. But
We're so behind.
Yep, so Volume 1 is just hitting, well, the single issues hit, Volume 1 hit here. I think beginning of next year, we'll get Mercy Volume 2 starting up. But so that is coming out from Image on Wednesday.
Something is Killing the Children, if you didn't know. And this is volume 2.
Volume 2 trade.
I feel like the first one just came out. Well, to the shop.
Yeah.
And we still can't get those in.
Correct. We're still, they are telling us that Something Killing Children Volume 1s will not be reprinted until January, I believe.
The printers are behind.
Yep, so.
Pandemic and everything.
But Volume 2 is coming out this week. So if you're caught up with Volume 1 and you're ready for Volume 2 of Something's Killing Children, here it is.
Check it out. We still have some masks,
from
too.
Boom. We do. You want to talk? Nope. So this is Unkindness of Ravens. So Unkindness of Ravens number 3 comes out. So it's all about the Salem witches, or the remnants of what was left
the
of the
survivors.
Right. Of what was left of the Salem witches.
It's their ancestors.
Correct.
Right?
Yep. It's the ones that actually survived and got out of Salem before being killed. They were called ravens. So this is the Unkindness of Ravens. And so that number 3 will be out on Wednesday.
Variant covers for that as well.
Yeah.
Marvel.
So from Marvel this week, they've kind of taken the week off from Null is Coming.
Is he?
That's what they keep saying. King Null. But we have a Power Pack number 1 coming out this week. So this is basically about the only new number 1 I think coming out from Marvel this week is a Power Pack number 1. It's a 5-issue miniseries. So if you've missed Power Pack or like Power Pack from many, many moons ago, here you go.
No idea.
Yeah, you've never read Power Pack. So. But anyway. Well, they rarely come out. But if you miss it, there it is.
Ooh, the other history of the DC universe. So this is...
Go ahead. Keep talking.
I was going to say something. It's not really a comic book, but it's illustrated and informative. I think that's very interesting. Oh, I like this cover.
That is the local comic shop day cover.
This is the local comic shop day cover. Because that is on Wednesday.
That's correct.
Wait, Wednesday? Yeah, okay. Shoot. Big things happening on Wednesday.
Yep. So the other history of DC Universe, book 1, it's Black Label, and it will be coming out on Wednesday. And then there is an A and B cover, and then we will have some of the local comic shop day covers.
So this book is all stories about Jefferson Pierce.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yep. So I think each story will be a different character. This one is about Black Lightning.
So cool.
Yep. And we'll show that book again when we get to local comic shop day in a minute.
Future State. Now, instead of that little piece of paper we had, you can read all about what's coming, so you can get some visuals about... What am I looking for?
I have no idea. I got nothing.
Like some of the art samples.
The creators.
It shows you who's writing and drawing the new books, and the checklist and timeline is in the back.
Yep. And the for when the books come out is on a checklist, but at the beginning of this book, so be sure to ask for this book on Wednesday if you want one. There's actually a DC Future State timeline at the beginning of this book, so all of the issues that come out for Future State does not take place in the same time period. So it tells you that, hey, this group of book comes out is taking place in 2025. This group of book is taking place in the year 2030. Here's some books taking place in 2050. Swamp Thing is taking place in the year 4500. And then you got the year 82,000. So
it really is in the future.
Yep. So each of the Future State books are going along there and taking place during that. So you can ask for this handout on Wednesday. We do have some to give out. And there you go. I think that's it. What are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at Orphan and Spoiler. So
And Superwoman by Marguerite Sauvage.
Yep. And then
There's
also,
going to be some fantastic art coming out of this.
and then we did get some restocks of RWBY this week. So we were asked about some of those, so we got those in.
They're in the
Mark-
DC section.
Yep, Marguerite Bennett is a writer.
This came out earlier this year.
Yep, the series wrapped up earlier this year. We got the trades in this week, so we restocked. They finally got them back in, so we got them back in. So
There you go.
those are there. Those are there now. You don't actually have to wait till Wednesday. Those are restocked. We got
They're
those
there.
books in on Friday. I think they came in on Friday.
Friday. Long live the local comic shop.
So local comic shop day this year is actually on a Wednesday because along with everything else with the pandemic and the way everything was going, they decided to release the local comic shop day books on a Wednesday instead of the normal small business Saturday that we've done before, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving normally. But this year we are doing them on Wednesday, so we will have some there, and that's what we were showing earlier with the other history of the DC Universe. The cover we had up here is the A cover. This is the actual local comic shop day.
Look for this.
Look for this logo. There's not many of these books, as they're always limited in order. So we'll have like Something's Killing the Children #1 is got a local comic shop day variant
Foil.
with foil. The other history of DC Universe.
Spawn 312.
Spawn 312, as which we've talked about a few times before, with the comic shops on it that's participating. So down near here is Richmond Comics at the head of a building. So we're on this cover. We'll have those there. There's a handful.
Wednesday to get you some.
Yep. I think Marvel has a book. Can't remember what it is. Like Image has 2 or 3. Boom. I think Boom has a Power Rangers local comic shop day book also. So I had a list and I thought I typed it in here, but obviously I did not. So so there we go. Ready to move on? So local comic shop day books, like I said, will be there
Obviously.
Wednesday. They are limited, so if you want them, you need to be in the store
I will be
early.
in line at 11 a.m.
She will be at the store on Wednesday, folks.
11 a.m. I gotta get my signed copy.
Well, a few people have asked you to sign a copy.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so
Are you signing?
if
I want
they
your
ask,
signature.
I've had a few people ask, but a few people have asked could we all sign, like Tommy, you and I signed the book. So, we will play along, because why
If
not?
you want a worthless book, I'll make it worthless for you.
Next is previews we're going to talk about. So this was the previews for November. If you still have this previews, it is useless at this point in time because
it was due on the 20th.
it was due on the 20th. So your previews was due on the 20th, so hopefully, Marvel previews, hopefully you got that turned in by the 20th so we can get all that keyed in and that sent off. We kind of talked about that earlier.
We talk about it always.
We do. So there's
Hey.
that.
Serial number 1 was in here, in case you missed it.
It was. Is there a big page for it?
I'm sure there is.
Anyway, so this will be the new preview. So our new previews comes out this Wednesday, right? Wednesday. Hey, cereal by Terry Moore. So new previews
Not
comes
the
out
kind
Wednesday.
you
So
eat.
no, it's the killer kind.
The killer kind.
The killer kind.
Zoe.
Good old
Everyone's
Zoe.
favorite Terry Moore character.
Yeah, I'm not sure why a little kid that murders people has turned into one of his
People
favorite
love
characters.
murder and mayhem, apparently. I don't know anything about that.
I think Motor Girls turned into mine.
Yeah.
But anyway, different conversation.
Keep getting distracted.
Previews.
This is going to be the longest show on the planet.
It will be. So the new preview, actually we're not that bad. Actually only like 25 minutes. So the new previews will come out on Wednesday. You good?
That's art Jim covered.
Yeah. Blade Runner.
Oh!
Ta-da!
Philip is running book club for December, and it's going to be the best one ever.
So join me on December 12th for Midnight Nation.
And virtual cookies.
So we'll be eating cookies and thinking of everyone that's actually on the Zoom and sitting there going, these are really good, and wish you could eat some with us. But our book club will be on Zoom again in December until the foreseeable future. We will be doing Midnight Nation, and I will be leading that talk, as this is...
I guess I'm running the register and not eating cookies then.
She will be running the register. So good luck with that.
Also, we have gotten in Bone. Finally came in, so we have, I think...
That's January? Bone January?
Yeah, we're reading the collected version of Bone. So if you want to join us in January, you better start now, because that book is better.
Yeah, when she means collected, she means the entire series. So
it's
the
like
giant omnibus.
this big, no exaggeration.
Yeah. Not the small collected versions, but the...
I think we have 2 or 3 copies left. There's 2 up front. I think there's 1 in the back.
So if you have the soft cover collected or the hardcover, like small collected, there's like 9 volumes of those. We're doing all 9 volumes.
Everything. Talking about all of it.
Right. So it will be that one will be a very sporadic book club, because
So
that's a
don't
lot
start
of
the night
material.
before like most people do.
No. But anyway, join me in December for Midnight Nation.
And join us for all the rest too. Please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Watson, what would you like to review today?
He doesn't seem too enthused about the whole thing.
That's a pretty funny face. So, what'd you think of Snapdragon? He's oblivious.
He is. Keep going.
So, this week, Watson reviewed Snapdragon. It came out, I think, earlier this year.
February, March, something like that.
Like January.
Something.
And, of course, I waited forever to finally read it. But the best part is there's a 3-legged dog named Good Boy. Who's Watson's favorite part? His name's Good Boy. And I don't want to say too much, but rumor is there's a witch in town, but really she just gets roadkill off the road, buries them, and then reassembles their skeletons and sells them on the internet. You can't make this up. That's what really happens. So Snap befriends her and asks for help on saving these baby possums that she found in a roadkill. Did you know you're supposed to check your roadkill possum for babies?
Yes, I have heard that before.
Anyways, so that's what Snap does. And then Jax helps her rescue them. In turn, she helps her assemble her skeletons that she sells on the internet. I'm telling you, this book was crazy, wild, and awesome. But there's a little bit of magic, too. She isn't really a witch, but maybe she is. There's more to the story.
That's just crazy.
It's really cool. But there's a 3-legged dog named Good Boy, Snapdragon. All of the women in her family are named after flowers.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't read it.
You can call her Snap.
And for more book reviews, please follow us at the Watson Review. Where
I heard a rumor where over winter break, there's going to be some binge reading graphic novels going on. We'll see how that goes.
So
He might just get lazy.
So I doubt it. But anyway, so follow us over at the Watson Review. He reviews novels and graphic novels. Doesn't really do single issues. Do more collected editions.
Well, the people in this house that read single issues don't do reviews.
I know, right?
What
Watson?
is up with that?
That's Watson's fault. So,
And Todd, he missed last Monday, but he's been doing Manga Monday. So he's trying to review some manga as well. We have a huge manga section, if you haven't seen it yet. Beautiful.
yeah, so we're trying to review those now on the Watson Review.
And we're trying to be more active on social media. We're doing our best. But if you want to follow Philip's one-line reviews on Twitter, get at him. We post our FOC videos on YouTube. And then, of course, there's Instagram and Facebook where most of the content can be found.
It is true.
We're gonna try this Instagram marketplace thing.
I think we're heading that way.
See how it goes.
We're still working on a few things, so we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully change is coming soon.
Yep. And then, basically, just to let you know, we are getting ready to close down our 33rd anniversary.
You shouldn't say we're closing down in your
Well,
sentence.
the year, sorry. We're closing out the year. Sorry, not
That's
down,
not
out.
good wording.
Sorry.
We are not closing down.
No, we're closing out the year.
We're wrapping up our 33rd year in business.
There, that. So, and with that, we'll be basically wrapping up our volume 1 of Weekend Update. We'll be making some tweaks and changes to how we do this show and what content we provide. We're still asking for suggestions.
Feedback.
Yep, asking for
Comments,
feedback.
concerns.
Anything you like to see or don't like to see.
We already know you want to see Watson on the show, but he's not very.
Yeah,
he doesn't know how to listen.
He sleeps a lot. So, but like I said, we've got some changes coming. We're working on that. I would imagine you'll see Volume 2 kick off right around December sometime.
We're gonna try a new segment.
Yep. So,
again. Hopefully it lasts.
Yep. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, but keep your ideas and suggestions coming. We want to kind of do some of this for you and make sure that you're getting something out of it also.
Drop your comments below.
Right, not just us being stupid for a half hour every week, because we're pretty much stupid all the time.
We can do that. We can do that. I mean, I am sitting here in my PJs. So.
You are sitting there in your PJs. So, is that it this week, dear?
Yeah, I'm going to go drown in my portfolio now.
Okay. All right, so that's it for us this week. Like I said, the dollar bin will be leaving the shop on Wednesday afternoon. So if you like digging through those dollar books that we have up there and through all the drawers and stuff, this week is your last week to do that.
And Friday we decorate for Christmas!
And then Friday we will decorate for Christmas. So
we might do something fun for Christmas, so stay tuned.
So Jacqueline will be at the store on Wednesday and Friday this week. So
hopefully not on Thursday.
No, I'm not going up there Thursday. It's not my plan.
Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it does happen, but yeah, I hope not. I plan on reading on Thursday.
While I cook.
Well, I mean, it's all we have to cook is those hens, right?
Sure, if that's all you want to eat.
What else is there?
Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, deviled eggs, cream and casserole.
Oh, you're making deviled eggs?
I think so.
Sweet. I had no idea.
I gotta make
I'm sure
you
I'll
happy,
be-
so you'll help me clean.
I'm sure I'll be helping with that. I always help with that. Well, someone's got to empty the dishwasher because you don't empty
Somebody.
a dishwasher. You haven't figured out how to
Somebody's
load
gotta
or
eat the food.
you haven't figured out how to load or unload a dishwasher.
That's not true.
Derek says he's hungry now.
Come get some virtual cookies.
Well, it is after lunchtime, so Derek, it is kind of time for you to eat. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
But anyway.
So, see you on Tuesday for Facebook Live. Wednesday
For New Funny Books.
Comic Shop Day.
And New Funny Books.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to y'all next Sunday on...
We're going to talk to you on Tuesday.
Well,
Don't listen
yeah. We'll talk to you on Tuesday, but we'll see you back here on Weekend Update. What the?
What was that?
I don't know.
I'm scared to look.
It's fine. I think he was like licking the stuffing out of one of the creatures he destroyed.
Oh my god.
So, anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope to see you in the shop soon. And once again, like I said, if you have updates, ideas, anything you'd like to see on the Weekend Update, let us know. We're currently working on the new format.
Thanks for listening if you're still here. I know it's been
I ramble a lot. Yep. So thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.
I'll let her stand there or sit there.